What's up, guys? Huge recap for the March 31st live stream from Tryon Worlds. They have a ton of information. We're actually getting some good things coming out of it. The North American EU schedules are attempting to be split up finally after over a year of asking for this. So they're finally getting their, jobs done, getting off their asses and doing something about it. They're potentially going to have a 9-hour window for both servers, and they're going to be testing that soon. I don't recall if they give us an exact date on that. They also stated that the auction house clusters will be merged. The Morpheus and Rangora ones are going to be merged into the old existing ones, and possibly on the EU server, the entire EU auction house cluster is going to be merged together. And they give us a date, April 19th, which is also the next update date, tentative, subject to change and all that good stuff. But yeah, so Tuesday, April 19th is the next update. When they do merge auction house clusters, so they're going to take Morpheus and put it into the Tayhang Ollo auction house cluster, and then the EU, they don't exactly know if it's going to be all or they're going to merge it together in a tiny two little clusters. But when they do that, they have to actually clear out the entire auction house for what takes 48 hours, because you need to have the auction house completely empty, no items listed on there. So there's going to be, from April 17th or April 16th, no auction house use whatsoever for those 2 days leading up to April 19th. That's going to be a big thing. There's also going to be a huge way to make money in this, and we're going to touch upon that later in other episodes. Some great investment ideas on how to make money. We need to know for sure whether the EU server is going to be all or if it's going to be split up into two smaller auction houses. And then for Morpheus, we can start talking about that, as soon as possible, because we know which auction house cluster is getting Morpheus. We know how to look at prices and compare, and we can kind of make a judgment call based on what's going to happen there. The other thing that's happening is they did announce that there is going to be reroll cloak stats for your guild cloak. You're going to be able to reroll the stats on it, just like you can reroll on the costumes. So those are coming. They don't know exactly what it's going to be, an event item or if it's going to be craftable in game. They just know that it's coming, and they said approximately around 2.9 if I remember correctly on that. The other big news is that they did discuss about a new fresh start server, and they didn't say no. They said it's been under discussion, and they pretty much said, without saying it directly, that there will be a new fresh start server. They're just looking at when that is the correct time. They said it's not going to happen in 2.9, but it is being discussed. And with all the things that they learned, that it's going to be different, possibly. They're thinking about possibly making it, you have to have a new account to play on the new server type thing. So that means you can't use old labor pots, and you can't use old labor pools. You can't use old credits and things like that. So those are possibilities that they're thinking of and potentially would be doing for the new fresh start server. And it sounds like that this is going to come out with 3.0, which I've been talking about this for a while. It logically makes sense for them to do it with 3.0. They did it with 2.0. I would expect probably 3.0 because it made so much freaking money for these companies that it's just ridiculous. No question about it. They were going to want to do another fresh start server. The only question is, will they be merging the old servers once again? And I think the answer to that is yes. They touched a little bit on how the current issue is the health of the population servers right now, and how some of them are kind of on the lowish side. So we get our first announcement here from them, going on record and saying that the populations, need some help. They need some work. So this is the very first time. This is kind of like the seeds being planted for server merges round 2 coming up again, right for the 3.0 update. 3.0 hasn't happened in Korea yet, so we're probably about 6 months out here in North America. But no question about it, they definitely do know about 3.0 content, and they know what the future of Archeage is. So that's the big news. There is a little bit more stuff in there. If you want to check it out, this is actually a really good live stream. So the link is down below. Check it out on Twitch. Get the full live stream there. If you have any other questions, post them in the comment section. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Archeage news.